What you're about to see is evil personified. Evil personified. I know that when we hear the term demon, that we often think of it in biblical terms as someone with large red spiky horns on the top of their head and red eyes with red darkened skin, crimson red skin, and dark black hair, and they got a tail, right, with a spike at the end of it. That's the typical, animated fashion of a demon that we often see that is idealized by a lot of media, right? But I think demons are actually people. It's people. I've seen some horrific, and horrendous things in my lifetime. And this right here is just proof that demons walk amongst us. Demons walk amongst you. And this video, I don't know if we're going to watch the whole thing. I have not seen the entire thing. I stopped about 5 minutes in just because I knew that it was going to be something that I wanted to talk about. But I just want to show you. I just want to show you the nature of humans. Let's watch.
How can I help you? Hi.
Are you Miss Staples?
Yes, how can I help you?
So we got kind of a weird phone call. Do you know Latricia?
No.
No.
I don't know anybody out here.
Some lady called DCFS. And,
What?
And kind of made some claims that you had a child that accidentally shot themselves.
Absolutely not.
No, it sounds crazy to me too. That's what
I am so sorry about this. My ex-husband, his new girlfriend, this broad is off the chain. I have went down to Rock Island and filed a police report on her.
She off the
I
chain.
have went and put a restraining order on her.
What's her name?
Her name is Tony. This girl is never in it. She has so many different Facebook pages she stalks me from. She has made up different names, called me from different numbers. I have changed my number, tried to do everything I can.
Right.
Unfortunately, I can never seem to get them served because they're always bouncing around in the Chicago area.
Oh, okay. They're not even down here.
They're not even out here. And
Okay.
it's been a constant...
Have we been here before?
No, you've never come to my house for anything. I've been here for 7 years and never had a problem in Rock Island.
Yeah, I didn't know who you were.
I work at Genesis Hospital. I'm a patient care tech. I'm a student at Eastern Iowa Community College.
Okay.
I have a business in Davenport. This girl has made threats towards me on Facebook, posting her gun up, saying that she's gonna come to my addy. It's just
she
never
running off
ended.
stats like she
Right.
like she's interviewing
So
for something.
they made some allegation that you had a son and he shot himself
Sir,
and he's in
come
your
on
basement.
now. You think? Look where I live.
No, I get it.
What does
Just so
that
I can
mean?
check the box off,
Look
kind of
where
look
I
in your
live.
basement real quick, and I'll get out
No,
of here.
you need a search warrant to do that. I'm sorry. I'm not about to have my rights violated because.
What does look where I live mean? Or so, I know a lot of y'all might be familiar with the story of Chris Watts, the husband who killed and murdered his 2 daughters and his wife and threw them into a well or a mine shaft or wherever it was that he did to them. They lived in a behind a white picket fence, the American dream, huge house in a suburban community. So where you live means nothing. Why did she say that?
Someone makes Uranus allegations like this.
I know. Like I said, it sounded crazy to me too. I'm just up here seeing if we have to investigate it. No matter how crazy it sounds.
If you want to do that, I would suggest you go through the proper protocols. I'm not about to let some crazy woman who has my husband make Uranus accusations like this and have my rights violated as a
No, I get it. That's what
That is not okay. I have 4 girls in here.
That's
What
what
does
I'm
that
just
mean?
asking. I'm not.
4 children.
I'm not.
Look, I know that a lot of us we feel a way about the police, right? When they come to our house or when we feel, a lot of us feel like the police are corrupt. So I understand that you might be standoffish or you might have a certain attitude or disposition towards them. But this guy's being so nice and kind and he's talking so I mean, he's being as humanly nice as possible. If it was me, I would have just let him in like, yeah, bro, take a look. take a look in there, do whatever you got to do, just so I can get them out of my hair and just so I can get the heat off my back. But it's obviously something more going on here. I can just pick that up. I've watched way too many true crime documentaries and TV series for me not to recognize when something is off.
I'm not trying to blame anything on you. I'm not saying this is true. I was just asking. Okay.
This is nuts.
That's all it is. Okay.
I have 4 children.
Her
here.
ex-husband's new girlfriend's been causing her
And
issues. She thinks that's who it is.
Ongoing. She's been harassing
number
my
provided
job, harassing my place
isn't
of
connected to
business,
anything.
harassing my children. I'm sick of it.
Okay.
I've tried to get a restraining order against her, tried to get one against him. It's never ending. I cannot have any peace where I live.
And you guys only have girls?
Yes.
Okay.
I have 4. Do you want to see them?
No. They said it was a son. I was just curious if that's even true.
It's not.
Okay.
It's a never-ending story with these two.
I get, like I said, I'm not trying to bother you or anything, but we get a call, no matter how crazy it sounds, we still got to come up and see if there's any truth.
And this is crazy.
It is.
This is very crazy.
Okay.
I have been living here for 6 years. My neighbors have never had a complaint. Don't you think if my neighbors would have heard something like that, they would have made a call or said something to somebody?
I would believe so, yeah.
Just think about it. It don't make no kind of sense. This girl is psycho.
Okay.
She's harassed my job.
Do you know her phone number by chance?
No, I don't.
Okay.
I don't know her phone number.
Okay. All right. Well, sorry to bother you. Okay.
And this gotten to the point where they're emailing me because they don't have a contact phone number on me.
Right.
This is how bad the harassers got.
Okay.
But until I can get Rock Island to Cook County to serve them and actually find an address on them,
right,
that's going to be a problem. So they keep having me come back to court until I can get an address on them.
I'll add some notes just in the call that I was here, and that it's a harassment thing, so we don't have to keep coming up here.
Thank you.
All right. Sorry to bug you. I just, like I said, we got to call, even if it sounds crazy, we got to come see what's going on.
This lady, I don't even know what to say about her. It's never ending.
All right.
I have doorbell cams here.
I saw that.
So, I'm here. I ain't got nothing to hide.
Okay.
So right here is pretty much where I stopped, right? Because they ended up coming back. And these officers ended up coming back because they ended up getting some more information on this case that was pretty much undeniable. It was no longer a case of he said, she said. They now had some type of factual proof that this kid had existed somewhere with this woman. So they came back. They come back the next day, and this is what happens. I haven't seen anything past about 5 to 5:35 mark.
She looked out the window. Hello?
Yes.
Sushi? Can you come out?
Her name is
What's going
Sushi.
on?
Well, just step on out. I'll explain
Wait a
everything.
minute, my kids are here.
Okay, I understand that, but we have a search warrant for the
We're asking you
house.
for your cooperation to be up front with us.
Okay, hold on.
So step on out.
No, step
What
out.
part of the house do you all have a search warrant for?
The whole house.
The whole house.
So you need to step out. Step out.
Okay, I'm gonna open
Okay.
the door.
Open.
That's a strange question to ask. I don't know if y'all caught that. She asked them, what part of the house do y'all have a search warrant for? That is a very, very strange and peculiar question. Y'all be giving yourselves away and y'all don't even know it because you think you smarter than the average bear, but really you stupid as hell.
We'll all walk in casually. We're not going to tear up your house or anything, so...
Calm down, my kids are in here.
Okay.
Please.
How many?
You don't do nothing to your
Where
kids.
at in the house?
They're upstairs. I just made them go upstairs. I don't want to scare my kids. Can we just calm
These
down?
officers are gonna walk in there with you, and I got a copy of the warrant here for you.
Can I see the warrant, please? And I can call my lawyer. Can I see the warrant
Everybody's
before
got
we
a
walk
lawyer.
any further? I'm calm.
We have a valid search warrant, so...
I understand, but you haven't let me see it yet, and you're walking through my house.
It's right here.
You don't run how...
Yeah, you don't. You're not looking for this.
Okay, I'm trying to see. You all,
So, I need your phone, too.
my phone. That's not my phone.
Well, that's a phone that's taken.
Hold on to that. So,
Okay.
which rooms are your kids in?
Obviously not.
They're upstairs. I am very cooperative. I'm not fighting
You're fine.
anybody.
You're fine. You're
I'm
fine.
just, look, I'm
Tina?
scared. My
I'm
kids
going
are
upstairs and check
here.
it.
My kids are here.
That's empty.
Well, it's for an old heater.
Do you know why we're here?
No, I don't. I don't know why you're here.
Okay.
Because I'm really scared because my kids are upstairs and I don't know what's going on.
Okay. Okay.
Can I call my family to tell them, to somebody to come?
You're not under
You're not
arrest or
under
anything
arrest.
like that. Okay. That's why I'm sitting here talking to
You're
you.
not.
Okay.
Okay, I'm scared to death because I don't know what's going on.
And so the reason we're here, okay, is because we're investigating a call that we had. Okay. The officers came out and talked to you last night, correct?
Yes.
Okay. We have to handle that real seriously, okay? Because the allegations are that you have a son and that he's deceased and he's here in this house. Okay, so that's where we're at right now. Do you have a son named Zion?
No, I don't.
You've never had a son named Zion.
No.
Are you claiming benefits for a kid named Zion?
No. I haven't gotten any benefits for anyone. I just recently went through a situation where a young lady stole my identity and she falsely filed my taxes and my informations and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
And I've been working with the FBI. I've been working with the IRS. There's been a lot of things popping up and
Have you had any interactions with DCFS up in Chicago?
I did.
Okay.
False calls that were made.
Okay.
Correct.
One of the calls from 2021, DCFS came out to your residence in Chicago, and there was a Zion Staples there. Along with your 4 daughters, and then another young boy.
This whole line. This hoe is lying.
Had kids in the neighborhood come over.
So,
Some of those kids that were implicated were not, in fact, our children. They were there.
so you're saying there was a
attending
kid in your apartment that was not your kid, named Zion.
the party. I didn't say his name was
Staples.
Zion. No.
Well, somewhere here, we've got to clear this up with this Zion Staples.
Yes, and
Benefits, listen to it. Benefits being put in his name that you're receiving from.
I haven't
And
received
then,
any benefits.
and then also involved in this.
I haven't received any benefits. That's what I'm telling you.
Well, it's
Someone
understated.
has stolen my identity. I have proof of that. If you go in my phone, you'll be able to see the messages between me and the FBI agent in Milwaukee. So
But this is separate from that with the DCFS call.
because somebody is obviously claiming benefits and getting
No, no, no,
probably
no,
getting
no,
food
no, no,
stamps
no.
or
But
something.
they're
That's
getting
separate.
food stamps for your 4 daughters and Zion.
And I've been having a hard time with that because I can't get any because of that, and I've been working on it.
I thought she had all these jobs. I thought she had all these jobs. She got all these jobs and all these different places that she's working and all this different work that she's doing throughout the week. But you collecting benefits and you collecting stamps on 5 kids. One of them is dead, presumably. You collecting benefits on 5, and y'all wonder, and y'all sit there and wonder, y'all want to talk to me, and y'all want to talk to everybody else and defend this type of shit. The only way to make our society better is to strip these people that's abusing the system of their benefits. Throw them to the wolves and tell them figure it out. You collecting on 5 kids, and one of them is presumably dead. That's fraud. If it's true.
Okay, are we gonna find anything in your house that has Zion's name on it? Birth certificate, social security card, or anything like that?
Nope.
Nope.
Well, because we're seizing your phone, okay?
I understand you're seizing
So-
it, but that's like, I should be able to at least call my lawyer still. I shouldn't be
don't have a
held
lawyer.
in my own house
You
and
collecting,
not be able to call my counsel.
you collecting stamps. You getting help from the state. You ain't got no fucking lawyer. Stop lying.
Well, are you requesting a lawyer right now? Because if you request a lawyer right now, we're done talking.
And then what? You're gonna arrest me?
I don't know what we're gonna do. We're gonna search your
We're gonna
house.
search his house upside down. Because somewhere here we need to get to the bottom of this Zion thing.
I can't
And
help
this is
it
coming
when
from
people call.
other. This is coming from other people. This is
I
getting
can't help
mentioned.
it
Look,
when people
this-
call
she
and
know,
make
she cooked.
allegations against me. People do this
Okay.
every day out of
Look,
spite.
look.
And I possibly had some visitors. It was probably the summertime.
So
and
where
I
would
had
where would they
people
get the
come
name
over.
Zion
Where would they come up with
Staples?
Zion Staples?
I don't
and
know.
it be your
People
son.
make it up all the time. People make
No,
it up
they
all
don't.
the time.
But see, DCFS does not come into your home and say, okay, have the neighbors over.
People do not just make up children under your name all the time. That's insane.
And let's do all this personal stuff that affects you and your family in front of all these other people.
They did.
They do it with you.
They did.
And they do it
Oh.
with your family.
They did though. They very much did that.
That doesn't make a lot of sense.
If you are claiming people back and forth amongst family members to get bigger returns, our biggest concern is that we can have somebody with law enforcement say, this is Zion, this is what's going on, and he is fine. Because right now, we have a person that exists, but we can't lay eyes on him, and it's a child. Okay, that's what they're
is
saying.
that noise?
It's just
No, it's the beeping.
So that's what we're looking at. So if this is what's going on, if you have a cousin, a sister, a brother-in-law, a friend, or whatever claiming kids, or you're claiming them on the app and you guys are splitting some extra money, I get that. The biggest concern that we have here is that we need to make sure that this kid is safe. And in the time since the officer was here last night and the time that an officer had called you back in June, that we can say, nope, she's totally clear, there's no body here, there's nobody
Stalked and
here.
harassed. I'm telling you.
Birth certificate?
What is that?
Birth
For
certificate.
Zion Staples.
Zion Staples.
That's not mine.
Sushi Staples. Child stuff. It's found in your room.
We
along
need
with
to
the Social
get we
Security
need
card.
to get this
Stop
figured out. Stop this.
Lying.
It's over.
Where's that kid? You need to come clean because we're not going anywhere. This is just, you're just gonna dig yourself a bigger grave now. I asked you if there's anything with Zion's name in this house. You said no.
I needed some extra help. Okay. That was it.
What do you mean by that?
She ain't even
I
crying for
had a
real.
person that makes documents. And it was just really hard. Like,
So is Zion a real person?
you know, I can't call a lawyer and let them know you are here. I can't call a lawyer to come here to my house while I'm being
You
questioned
don't
by
have a
you.
lawyer.
If you want an attorney right now, we can
We'll
we'll just be
We'll
done.
be done.
All right.
But the investigation continues.
Okay.
Okay. Go and turn it off for me.
Oh, no. I'm going to jail? What am I going to jail for? What have I
You just
done?
admitted to fraud.
So now you're going to railroad me on fraud?
Railroad you what? We're trying to figure out where your kid is.
My
You're
kid.
saying that he doesn't
This man,
exist.
my kid. Plus, you ready to walk out.
We'll cuff you in front, okay?
This is embarrassing. I can get in the car. Do you got to
We
take
have-
my dignity away and put me in custody.
We're not gonna put him behind you.
Yo,
Okay.
dignity.
We're gonna walk you to the car real quick, and then we'll get.
This bitch sitting up here talking about you got to take my dignity away when you just admitted to blatant fraud. You just admitted to blatant fraud, and you talking about you got to take my dignity away. People are out of this world, bro. I don't understand it.
Get you out of here, okay?
My neighbor, they've been knowing me for 6 years. You see that badge over there? I work 2 jobs at Genesis.
I hear
Then
you.
why you still
I go
need
to school
assistance
out here.
from the state if you working 2 jobs?
God, this is embarrassing.
Search video has no audio, so I'm assuming this is the search video. And they're searching her residence right now to see. Yep, that's something right there in the back. With a bag, with some plastic over it. I'm gonna speed this up a little bit because I do want to finish this. All right. I'm assuming that's the can there. They don't show it on. Obviously, they don't show it on the recorded footage that we have here for obvious reasons. But I did pull up this article, and it turns out that there was a 10-year-old boy in there now, and he was deceased. So she was lying the entire time. The entire time she lied to the police. She said that she didn't have a son, so she didn't even acknowledge him, let alone say that he was dead. Rock Island mother interrogated by police after tip came in saying her son was dead, body left in trash can. She left his body in a trash can. Real life demons out here. We know everything that we just saw, so I'm not going to go over all this information. I just want to get to the end of it to show you all what ended up happening to this woman, because it's an injustice what ended up happening. Here's the trial information. Rock Island County coroner confirmed that an autopsy revealed that the boy died of a gunshot wound, likely in December of 2022. Staples was initially charged with concealment of a death, obstruction of justice, and failure to report the death of a child. Staples later pled guilty to endangering the life of a child on January 4th of 2024. In exchange, prosecutors dropped 3 additional charges against her, including obstruction of justice, failure to report the death of a child, and concealment of a death. So she got off on all those other charges. On February 16th, she was sentenced to 2 years, just 2 years in prison, with credit for time served. According to Illinois State inmate records, Staples was released from Logan Correctional Center on July 25th, with parole anticipated to continue until January 25th of 2025. So she's already back out on the streets, doing as she pleases after only serving not even 2 years of her time. I know people, and we've heard about people being locked away in prison cells for something way less than that, for smoking marijuana. But this woman who lied to the state, lied to the police, committed perjury and fraud by telling them and collecting on a dead child, on a child that she knew was dead. She doesn't even have to do 2 years in prison, and she's allowed back out onto the streets. You can't make this shit up. This is your justice system. Y'all tell me what y'all think about this case in the comments. I just wanted to bring this forward because I thought it was absolutely horrendous. This woman is a demon, and she should still be locked away behind bars. But it just goes to show you how lenient and how different it is, the system is, in regards to certain women as it pertains to the crimes they commit versus men. Y'all let me know what y'all think.